We'd like to invite our current mayor, Marty Small Sr. to come before us. Great.
Four more years.
This is not a campaign stop today. This evening, we are here to hear from the candidates and to hear from the mayor and what he has to say to us. And so we would ask if you would kind of try to restrain yourself. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
Welcome. And you have 2 minutes to tell us anything you'd like to say about yourself and the job you're doing here in Atlantic City.
Yes, first of all, I would like to thank the NAACP for hosting this forum, as well as this wonderful church, Asbury, for having all of us here tonight to listen to our ideas, etc. So I want to thank you. I'm Mayor Marty Small Sr., mayor of the great city of Atlantic City. I've been mayor of Atlantic City since October 3rd, 2019. And I would like to say that ever since then, we made it a great day here in the city of Atlantic City. I promised to take care of the taxpayers. That was my first and foremost priority, and we did that in a big way. Yesterday, we announced a 6th straight property tax increase. Wall Street, both Moody's and Standard & Poor's, we are one step away from investment grade here in the city of Atlantic City. Not that we need to go to the market, but we don't need to go to the market, but that's an option if we need to. Secondly, the youth and seniors are our 2 most precious resources. We've delivered in a big way more youth programs, more opportunities. We sent kids to Africa. We've invested $3 million over the last 3 years in scholarships for youth. When you talk about the multicultural community, it's a growing community here in the great city of Atlantic City. We've taken great care of them by providing programs and services with the multicultural office. And for all of Atlantic City to matter, we had to have the LGBTQ plus community matter, and we've done that in a big way. The first mayor to address that population. When we talk about clean and safe, we hear our opponents say safe, clean streets, but don't talk about a plan for safe, clean streets. The fact of the matter is Atlantic City is clean, Atlantic City is safe. According to the first quarter report of the Atlantic City Police Department, crime is down 11%, and the city is getting cleaner each and every day. You talk about the technology that we're investing. When the late great LG access, what we do is $16.8 million, $5 million went to a citywide camera project, which was key in the latest arrest here in the great city of Atlantic City. You talk about infrastructure. People talk about Atlantic Avenue. Atlantic Avenue would have been paid if the casinos didn't sue, but I got great news, everybody. Atlantic Avenue is getting paid. Pacific Avenue is getting paid. MLK is getting paid. And Baltic Avenue from Baltic Avenue from Maine to Missouri is getting paid as well. And we fixed both Venice Park bridges. That's just a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you. What will be your #1 priority in your first 100 days if you are re-elected?
Well, we want to continue what we've done my entire term. I got to a little bit of my platform, but when you talk about the infrastructure, when you talk about small business initiatives, investing $500,000 with our new economic development director, Bruce Weeks. When we talk about development, I hear my opponents say that people aren't moving to Atlantic City, we need more homes. I don't know what city he lives in, because all the development is happening here in the great city of Atlantic City. K-Hive is going to expand their footprint. The long empty parcel across from Gardner's Basin, the Kushner project is coming here to the great city of Atlantic City. We have other developers. We got the Beta Field project. We got the project that is talked about being built in the middle of town by Sands and taking up the Clarence. So, and also, if I'm going to go to people, because this administration is invested in human capital, if I'm going to go to people and ask them to develop this city, we have to do it ourselves. Charity starts at home. If I meet home lottery program, and we built 4 new homeowners here, and we want to expand that to 6 as we move forward in the next year.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to return to that question about the tax-exempt parcels in Atlantic City. 2,400 of them, and assessed value that is more than double the assessed value of taxable parcels. Do you have a plan to reduce the number of tax-exempt parcels? And what are the ways we can increase our rateable?
Yes, I'm going to disagree with the number of 2,400. However, the small administration has been partaking in that plan. How do you think K-Hive is going to expand that footprint from the original phase 1, which is 38 units where the old funeral parlor is, to 125 units, which are the next 2 blocks, and also the extra 136 units? How did we do that? The city and CRDA got out of the way and came up with a plan for them to purchase that. That is twofold. It is putting private property on the tax roll that was formerly tax exempt, and we're creating rateables here in the great city of Atlantic City from the real estate taxes and growing the rateable base from the houses that are built. That's just one part. The other part is partnering with CDCs and nonprofits and giving away land for $1 if people are going to do the right thing. That's very important for people to start businesses and for first-time home buyers to get homes, and we've done that in a big way.
Thank you. Tell us, Mr. Mayor, why we should re-elect you as the mayor of Atlantic City. Give us a little bit about that.
Well, first of all, I'm easily the most qualified, the most educated, the most accomplished, and the most in touch with the people. When you say Marty Small, you don't have to say who. I've been around. I like to say that I'm Atlantic City born, I'm Atlantic City bred. When I die, I'm gonna be Atlantic City dead. And despite what some of the naysayers may say, this administration is pressing along. Like I said, we believe in human capital, from jobs, development, and everything in between, investing in our youth, investing in our cities, and investing in people and giving people opportunities in government that has never had before, all while offering more services and programs. Development is up, taxes is down, and this is what this administration stands for. Fiscal responsibility. Our record is unblemished in that matter, and as we move forward, more development and more rateable bases coming on, you're going to see Atlantic City a building boom in the next couple of years.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It is now time for your closing, and anything that I didn't ask you or that you'd like to touch on, please do that now, sir.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. I love this city, and being the mayor of Atlantic City is not an on-the-job training position. You have to know what you're doing, and we've demonstrated that time and time and time again. This administration is what all your hopes and dreams are made of. So on Tuesday, June 10th, we're going to ask you to dream big, vote small, re-elect Pat Bailey, re-elect Stephanie Marshall, and elect M. Sewell Ahmed. And before I go, do remember, ladies and gentlemen, who stood with you during COVID. I led the city out of COVID, and our opponent, like a thief in the night during COVID, wanted to take over the government with the change of government, partner with casino execs and North Jersey special interests to take your voting right away. And he's on the record of saying that Atlantic City should have a municipal manager. He said, okay, let's take the council people from 9 to 5. They'll pick the mayor between themselves, meaning you have no right to say who your mayor is, and that the person that will run Atlantic City will ultimately be living 50 miles away as the emergency manager. And just remember that. And the Atlantic City residents wasn't fooled. We beat that back 80% to 20%. I'm Mayor Marty Small Sr., and I approve this message.